Okay, still on Protadetail. So as I was saying, you can change the thickness of your reinforcement. You can change the size, the colors, even the annotations. Okay, you can change all of that in this place. Okay, let me take you gently here so you see what I'm saying. You can see this is for axis, this is for column. When you come to column, you can see column line, column hash, column label, column size label, transfer column hash. Okay, all of that information is there. Then if you come down, you see column detail line. Okay, column label, column size label. Okay, let's go down to, okay, the same thing for beam. You can see all of that with their colors, the type of line. Okay, all of them are here. And then you can change the line width. You can see this is under line width. Here is 1. I think the maximum used to be 10. So you can, I don't think you can go. Okay, you can go more than that. See? Okay, you cannot go more than. Okay. So I think the maximum should be 90 or 99. Okay. So the maximum is 99. Okay. So you can change that thickness. Here. I want to come to rebar. Rebar line, rebar label. Rebar means reinforcement bar. Okay. So rebar line, rebar label, rebar length text. Okay. You can see the text height by this side. So let me highlight this one, rebar length text. So let me say this text is 70. Okay, so you can play around with the text. For most of us who are, by the time you print your drawing, you discover that the text is actually not showing very clearly, or it's actually looking very small. So you can do all of those settings from here and make them look a bit more bigger. And then you can change the color size. Then for the reinforcement that are in each of those, your structural member, you can change the colors of those reinforcement. You can change the thickness of the lines. Okay, because you know all of these are represented by lines, okay? So all those your reinforcement, you can actually change the thickness of those lines on your reinforcement. Okay, so I'm going to click on OK. All right. So this is for foundation plan. Let's say I draw for this. Place it here. Oh, you can see this annotation looking very big. This is from the settings. I don't think you are seeing my screen right now. Share screen. Okay, I think you are seeing my screen now. Okay, good. Thank God for this. You can see this writing here is showing very large because I changed that setting. I think I actually typed in 75 or was it 79 there. So I will go back there and change this from the setting. Okay, so you can see it has taken effects from here. So I can come back here and reset that and make it smaller. Instead of where I have 75, 70, okay. Rebar length text is 70 here. So I'm going to make it 3. And then let's see, rebar bar mark, rebar line, span line, label. Okay, let me change this one to 5. Text, I'll also change this to 5. Let's see what we have there, and then I'll click on OK. All right, good. Now you can see what I have, but you can see it's still looking very, 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 very large. So I can still go back there and change all of that to make it a bit smaller. Let's come back here to my settings. Dimension, no, settings, layers, and then I think I'm in rebar. Okay, this one, 2. Okay, this one I'll make it 2. Make this one 2. Click on OK. So you can see it's a bit smaller. So you can play around with that until you get it fit in properly the way you actually want it to actually appear in your detailing. So better, let me make all of this a bit more smaller than what I'm having here. Okay, let's see. Come back to my settings. One 1.5. 1.5. Okay. Rebar label. You can change the color to, I'll change it to red. Which other one? This one, I'll also change it to red. And I'll click on OK. Good. Now you can see it's actually red color, and you can see it's appearing much more better than it was before. I'll take this out. All right. Draw. Check your settings. Click on A3 paper. Click on OK. I'll leave it at scale 1:75. And I'll click on draw. Okay, now you can see it has fit in much more better. And then I can change the sizes of this text. You can see it's because of the font sizes I included, and some of the dimensions are much. Okay, so I will take out this erase, draw. Some of the informations are too much. Column dimension, slab. Okay, I'm going to take this off. There is no slab hole. So you can see some of the dimension has been turned off. Okay. All right. So if I want to really arrange this, I'm going to show you quickly the proper way or the way I normally arrange my structural drawings. Okay, so I'll show you from AutoCAD and we are going to arrange that exactly in this place. Firstly is your foundation layout. The second thing is your foundation layout will definitely have your foundation cross section. Okay, then we have the foundation slash column details. Okay, then we are going to be having the slab and beam layout. Then you are going to have the slab detail. Then after the slab detail, you're going to have the beam detail. Okay, then on the slab detail, definitely you're going to see the cross section of that slab. Then we have our beam details. Okay, the beam detail in cross section. Okay, where you see the reinforcement and all of that. Then after that, you're going to have your roof layout. And if it adds a concrete or a parapet, whether a concrete fascia or a parapet, is going to be the cross section of that parapet or the concrete fascia will be included there. Then you have your staircase detail. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you from a practical AutoCAD drawing file that I have. DWG. I want to open this drawing. To open it in Protadetail structure in AutoCAD 2021. All right. Sorry, it's actually still loading. All right, let me go back to this place. So it's loading. All right, let me come back here to, okay, I think it's almost done. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you can see this is a typical example of a complete structural drawings, which I have done with AutoCAD. I just want to show you the format of arrangement. Okay, so what I normally do, you know, when you are representing your detailed drawings, okay, I always start from the ground to the top. Okay, so from the foundation first. Once you have your foundation, Then the next thing is to show the columns. Then after the columns, and this is actually the format at which of construction is like, because in on-site, when you want to do your construction, the first thing you do is the foundation. After the foundation, the next thing is the columns. Okay, you position your columns. Okay, after the columns, then the next thing is going to be your beams. Okay, and then we have what we call the slab and the beam layout. Okay, where you are showing the positioning of your columns, your beams, and your slab. Okay, so all those positionings are actually there. Okay, in your slab and your beam layout. Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I can. So if we export our drawing from Protadetail, this is how it's going to appear on AutoCAD.
No. This is an AutoCAD drawing. I'm just using this AutoCAD drawing to show you how the arrangement is supposed to look like properly. But this drawing is done using AutoCAD 100%. There is no Protadetail in this.
Okay.
Yes, there's no Protadetail in this. But we can arrange our Protadetail to look in this format.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So this is my foundation layout. This is the entire foundation layout. You can see the positionings of the columns are here, and then these are stripped. They are all stripped. You can see this is a stripped foundation. You dig. Okay. The thing is, Protadetail does not show these lines, okay, except if you specify you are stripping it. Okay, so it will show you this when you actually use your pad and strip combined foundation. Okay, you can have a combined pad and strip foundation. Okay, but you can see your BRC mesh. This is the size of the BRC mesh that is going to be used here. So after the foundation layout, you can see the cross section of that foundation. You can see this is what we have, the width of that strip. This is the strip. The width is actually 690. The thickness of 230. Okay. All right. So the next thing, all of this is going to be generated to you by the software. Protastructure will actually give you all of this. But you can see this is strip. So I'm not using strip. I did not use strip on that particular design. So it's definitely not going to give you this stripping. Okay. What else? It's the same thing. All of this, you know, is just cutting a section, just to cut this, and so as for you to have just to blow this and make it look bigger. So you just cut a particular place here, and that is why it is like this. Okay, but it's the same foundation layout that we have all through. Okay, then here we have our base detail. Okay, this is the base detailing. You can see this is a normal this is a single part, isolated part. Okay, this is combined footing. Here we have combined foundation, combined footing here. Okay, so this is the column detail. Okay, column detail plus its cross section. I'm going to be showing you how it's going to look like from the Protadetail drawings. Okay, but it's actually not really that far from this. Okay, Protadetail will generate these detailed drawings for you. Okay, but this is not Protadetailing. This detailed drawing is not done with Protadetail. So I'm just showing you a typical example of how the arrangement is like. So you can see the foundation layout first, then the foundation, and then your column details. So if they were to be small, I can just put the both of them in one page, because there are designs whereby you have just one single kind of column, okay, or you adopt one single type of column for the entire design, okay. And then the cross section is the same as well, and then the footing is as well one single type of footing that you are adopting for the entire design, maybe the same size, the same thickness of the footing and all of that. Here you can see this is the slab and beam layout that tells you whether it's a two-way slab or is a one-way slab, telling you that giving you the names of each of the slab. You can see this is floor beam 1. From here to here we have the same type of beam. You know, Protadetail will actually give you each span with a different name, okay, but when I'm representing it with AutoCAD, I normally use one single name for the entire beam, which is a continuous beam, okay. But in Protadetail, it will tell you this is F beam 1, this is F beam 2, F beam 3, F beam 4. That's floor beam 1, floor beam 2, floor beam 3, like that. It gives its names based on the span. Okay. Then here, I think this is the supposed to be this is actually a step. Not in every drawing you find this actually, okay. So but you can find that cross section here, okay. If you cut this from here, okay, this is where we have this, okay. Then you can see the cross section telling you how the size of that particular beam is going to look like. So this is the beam. If I take a rectangle, you know, you have the beam inside the slab. So you have the slab coming here 150 attached to the beam. So they are being casted together. Okay. This is L beam, L beam. This is T. Okay. Okay. Then you have your slab detailing is also going to be generated to you by the software. Then but it's not going to show exactly as it is like this. So the detailing, it will definitely generate all of this detailing for you. All of these are slab detailing actually, so they are all slab detailing. Then you have your beam detail, okay. These are your floor beam details, and then the cross sections are here. So the Prota structure will definitely give you all of that, and then it will give you your staircase with the cross section. We have actually talked about that. You can see here we have a spiral kind of stairs. We've talked about that too. So here you have your roof beams, okay. So you can see R beam 230 by 300. These are the roof beams, okay. Then it's actually a concrete fascia. So this is the cross section of that fascia, okay. And then this is the cross section of that beam that is actually going to be used in the Prota, in the cross section of the roof beam, sorry, okay. All right. And then this one, this is a steel design. This is not reinforced concrete. This is a steel design. Okay. So if that is correct, having gotten this overview on how the arrangement of your Prota detail or your detailed drawing should be like. So I'm going to be doing some of that arrangement in the Prota structure software right away. So so you can see here, what I have here is actually my slab detail. Okay, so like I said, you can see the reinforcement that has been provided for us, but it's somehow looking a bit rough. So I may need to change some of the sizes of these informations and turn off some of these informations that are appearing here. Okay, but before then, I'm going to move this, since this is actually my slab. This is not what I would like to show here right now. And then hello?
I'm still seeing your AutoCAD page. I think you are going to do that.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So we are back here. I'm supposed to, well, you can see all those informations that we included from the beginning on our sheet. Okay, so everything is showing. We can even print from here directly if we want to. So this is my slab detail. This is the column plan, or you can call it foundation plan. But this design, I think the design of the foundation is not actually available. That is why it's not showing here. So let me try to generate that detailed drawing for this foundation. So the design for the foundation is not available. So I will like to insert part. So I'm just going to do something very quickly and just to generate my foundation in order for it to appear in my Prota detail. Okay, so I'll click on OK. So you can see the part footing is now showing. So there is no part for any of them. That is why I'm not getting all of that in the software. Or what I'll do, let me insert for all. I will delete this. And then I'm going to highlight everything. Okay, I will insert part footing. Okay, and I'll click on OK. So let's just assume everything is okay. Okay, because of my time. Okay, it's not okay. Okay, you can see the columns are, the beams are, the footing are too large, but I'm not going into that. Okay, I just want to show you the arrangement of all of this in our Prota detail right now. So if I go to here and I come to my Prota detail, so what I will do is I'm going to close this. No, I'm not going to save this. So I just close my Prota detail. So I think I'm having less than 10 minutes for this section to be over in Zoom. So but then let me quickly go back to my Prota detail, and then I'm going to actually open up that this drawing again. All right. So this is the design I was doing. I'll click on OK. So right now, I believe it's going to display my foundation for me. I'm going to see that right now. I will start by creating a new drawing because I don't want it to generate all those detailed drawing for me again. So I'll click on this. So I'll come back to this place. I'll come to my foundation and I'll click on draw. 75, good. All my settings are still there, just like the way I left it. And then I'll click on draw and I'll drop. Form plan, draw form plan. So these are all the form plan, but I think it's not giving me the foundation that I want to see. It's not giving me that foundation, and I just finished generating that. Okay, let me. Sorry, I'll have to take this out. So I'll click from here. Start by creating new. Form plan. Column dimension. All right, let me see the one for studio 0. Okay, I think my part footing is still not showing. My analysis is still up to date. Okay, click on OK and I'll close this. All right. Let me go to studio 0 again. Analytic. Filter. Footing. Column. Okay. Foundation settings. strip footing cantilever. Rectangular. Minimum footing width, width 1000. Okay. I always like square footing. I don't know. Okay. Let me design it and see. So I have less than 2 minutes for this section to be over. Redesigning. Redesign. Select all. Sign. Okay, I think it has redesigned it. Okay. So I'll click on OK. All right. So this one looks much more better. So let me close this Protadetail. Save drawing. No, I don't want to save this. And then let me open it from here. Good. Now you can see the parts are actually showing. Okay. So I think it's not the latest one I did that is showing right now. Okay. That has to do with the settings anyway. So what you see now here is the foundation layout. I have just 1 minute. Then we have the slab detail. Then